There's news that has Colts fans' hearts racing. You know, that possibility that makes everyone start doing cap calculations, looking at the season calendar, and even imagining the player wearing the blue and white jersey. Well, it's the kind of reinforcement that can change the level of the defense, that name that keeps the opposing quarterback up at night. And now, everything indicates that this move could be closer than ever. The name? Trey Hendrickson. The pass rush monster who's shown over the last 4 seasons with the Cincinnati Bengals is becoming increasingly dissatisfied there. And according to rumors, the Indianapolis Colts are keeping an eye on him. He's not just any player. We're talking about a guy with 57 sacks in the last 65 games, a 4-time Pro Bowler, and an All-Pro in 2024. And there's more. Coach Lou Anarumo, the new defensive coordinator for the Colts, is precisely the guy who got the best out of Hendrickson back in Cincy. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment down below. Would you be willing to pay a high price for this reinforcement? Is it worth giving up a first-round pick to bring in Hendrickson? I want to know your opinion, Colts fans. Now, let's take a closer look at this scenario. The Colts pass rush already has interesting names like Kwity Paye, Samson Ebukam, rookie JT Tuimoloau, and of course the wall inside with DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. But let's be honest, they're missing that dominant edge, that player who on third down forces the opposing offense to double team, and Hendrickson is exactly that guy. The numbers don't lie. He had 17.5 sacks in both 2023 and 2024, an absurd consistency for the position, not to mention the 83 pressures generated according to PFF, leading the NFL among defensive ends. Pairing him with Buckner would simply be a nightmare for any offensive line in the league. But there's the other side of the coin, the price, both financially and in terms of draft capital. The Bengals know the value they have in their hands, and if they decide to part ways with Hendrickson, they will want a robust package, probably a first-round pick, and maybe something more. Not to mention that the player is aiming for a contract in the neighborhood of $30 million per season. The Colts currently have about $20 million available in cap space. It's not impossible to make it work, but it would require a contract restructure or even an immediate extension for Hendrickson himself to dilute the impact on the salary cap. It's worth noting that the Indy front office has been quite cautious in recent years, but with Anarumo's arrival, the pressure to bolster the defense has increased. And so the question remains, is it worth going all in? The roster already has a promising young core. Adding Hendrickson could transform the Colts' front 7 into one of the most feared in the AFC. But the cost, the cost could jeopardize the franchise's future draft. So fans, what would you do? Would you go after Hendrickson to form the dream defense with Anarumo, or would you hold on to the picks thinking long term? I want to know. Comment below.